Okay, so if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I create loads and loads of videos which bring you unsaturated, untapped, high demand, low competition products that you can sell specifically on Etsy, but also on other digital platforms as well. But what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to do something a little bit different. Today, I'm going to be breaking down my exact step-by-step research strategy that makes it virtually impossible to run out of profitable ideas. This is my secret method to uncovering high demand, low competition digital product ideas without the guesswork. And this is the process I do before creating a video, before bringing it to you. This is how I find my niches in the first place. So stick around to the end. It's going to be packed full of value. I'm going to try not to make this too long a video, but I just really want to make sure you understand exactly how I find my niches and basically how you can too. So without further ado, let's jump in. Now, what better place to start your niche research than on Etsy, the platform that you're going to be selling your products on? So I just was surfing one day and I was trying to think of really just different ways to find out what sells well on Etsy. And so I thought, well, when we are uploading our products to Etsy, we need to put them into a category. So I wonder if there is some place on Etsy that tells us all the different categories that show up in Etsy. And there is. And this page is that page. I'm going to put it in the link in the description below so that you can then have access. But basically, this page has all the top level categories and then the full list of categories, every single category and subcategory, micro categories that you can find within Etsy. And this is going to be a really great starting point. It has physical product categories as well as the digital product categories. So even if you don't sell digital products, it's going to have everything you need if you are actually a physical product seller as well. We've got keychains, scarves and wraps, bandanas, suit and tie accessories, cufflinks and tie clips, cummerbunds. I mean, when you go through this, as you can see, this page actually is never ending. There are so many categories and subcategories to go through, and it's just going to be such a great starting point. And this is where I start. So if we start with the top level category, and then I usually start with paper and party supplies, because that's generally where you can find the digital products hiding. So scrolling through here, we might want to, if you wanted to create digital greeting cards, printable greeting cards, you might want to go into this category and then have a look at some of the subcategories. As you can see, baby and expecting card, birthday card, blank cards, Christmas and seasonal. Within that seasonal, we've got Christmas, Easter, Hanukkah, patriotism, religious. And then we've got congratulations cards, encouragement cards. So look how many different card sub-niches we have just within that overall category. Moving on, we've got invitations and announcements. You're definitely going to find digital invitations, digital and printables within this invitation and announcement niche. And then but going deeper, we've got announcement, invitation kits, invitation templates, and save the dates. Scrolling down again, we've got stationery. We might want to make digital business and calling cards or flashcards or letterhead designs, study guides, definitely a digital product based. And then we've got the templates niche. So if you are trying to look for templates, this is going to be a great place to start as well. You might want to go into the bookkeeping niche or the chart niche, contracts, journals, menus. So the list goes on and on and on. And literally, you could just pick one of these and just deep dive for a couple of hours, get lost down a rabbit hole, but then uncover some gold. This is exactly how I start. So I just basically take one of these ideas and I start digging. So let's do that right now. So let's say we want to choose invitation templates. So I'm just going to click here. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go over to Etsy. I'm going to paste now. By choosing this category, it's giving us instant clarity. Instead of blindly typing things into Etsy and hoping to find something, we kind of get a structured roadmap. I would definitely look at this page of categories and subcategories as your roadmap. You could start at the top and just work your way down day by day. But like I said, we're just going to take invitations. We copy pasted that into there. And then what I do now is I like to use Etsy's autocomplete function. So it's basically we are using Etsy's search bar and Etsy's automatic suggestion to then dive even further. And what I mean is when we're typing in as invitations, you immediately see some keywords that are coming after invitations. And so these are the initial keywords that people are searching for, probably the most popular at this time, that people are searching for in association with invitations, because we don't want to just willy-nilly create invitations. We want invitations that are honed in and focused on a keyword that is two or more keywords. So definitely something like invitations birthday. I would say that is even still too broad. Basically, we know that we want to make invitations. We know we want to make birthday invitations, but what type of invitations? And so we would then use Etsy's autocomplete function again. So we press space again, and now we've niched down even more. Now we're seeing invitations birthday, 70th, not digital. I mean, someone has typed that in and they're so specific with that. So basically, they want a 70th birthday invitation, but not a digital. So they actually want someone who is going to print those invitations out for them. So that's not for us, really. But if we go down, we've got invitations birthday 70th. So that is, I would definitely say, niche down quite well for us to be able to use. Invitations birthday fairy. That's a decent niche as well. But we might even want to go one niche further. And this is where I start to uncover the gold, the untapped, because I am peeling back layers upon layers of search queries that people are looking for. So let's go with fairy, invitations birthday fairy. So then what we do is we'd add another space there and then see if anything else comes up. So at the moment, nothing else has come up. So let's now go back. Let's go to 70th, because what we might want to then see is, okay, I want to make an invitation for a 70th birthday, but what type of invitation? A 70th birthday, it might be that the celebrant has a color code. So maybe all their invitations, they want to be a color palette of gold and black or blue and white. And so we can kind of search that up by adding this space and seeing if anyone has looked for a particular color code. So we can't see that there. So then what we do is we click enter. So looking at this first page, we're seeing lots of ideas here. We're seeing some more honed in results. We're seeing what people are creating a lot of. And what you would want to do is you'd want to definitely click into a couple of these, see if we are seeing any sales signals. So let me show you what I mean. So I'm just going to open a couple and then we'll just do some further research. So we can see this one is a bestseller. We didn't see that on the first page. It wasn't showing up as bestseller on the first page, but this is why you open up a decent amount of these listings just to do your due diligence. So I've definitely seen that this is a bestseller. It's making sales. It is in baskets. People are looking at this actively and on a daily basis. So then what I'm then going to do is I'm going to look at the title and I'm going to look and see how they had titled this product. What I want to see really are the descriptive words that they've used. So if I was to be listing a product like this, I would definitely have keywords such as florals. I would definitely have rose gold because this is the color palette. I might even have botanicals in there. And so we're seeing what they put in this title, editable 70th birthday invitation for women. Okay, so we've got 70th. We've got the fact that it's for women. We've got florals there. We've got surprise birthday party. Then that is another niche that we could write down, surprise birthday party invites. That's something I would never have thought of. So I'm going to write that down as a side niche that I can then look into. But one thing that I would do to improve this particular title is absolutely to have some of this color palette in here. I would have rose gold in that title because I know for a fact people do look for invitations of a certain color. And just to prove that, I'm just going to type in invitations and I'm going to type in rose. And as you can see, Etsy is already auto-completed what I was about to write. And I was going to type in rose gold and it said rose gold and blue, rose gold and black. And so what I would then do is I'm going to click into invitations rose gold and blue and I'm going to just have a look and see what's on this first page. I'm going to see how many items there are in Etsy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll through this page. I'm going to see what's showing up. So we were looking for rose gold and blue. we're initially seeing blue and gold. So this one is blue and gold with kind of marble. We've got blue and gold here. And then we're starting to see some of this rose gold and navy blue. And then what I'm seeing is that instead of blue, it really is a navy blue that people are looking for. And to prove that, you would then go in, open up a couple and see if you can see any more data. So already in 6 baskets for this one. And already in 6 baskets means that maybe this particular product has only been put up recently, and Etsy is telling us it is already in 6 baskets and it is quite a new listing. Again, already in 5 baskets. So these are all the clues that I like to look for. You can really, as you can see, you can really go down the rabbit hole with this, but this is how you uncover those lesser known, high demand, but low competition niches. I find this to be so exciting. It's a challenge. I find it to be a challenge, but pairing the Etsy categories and the subcategories with Etsy's autocomplete function, you can imagine you could never run out of ideas because there are so many different variations of a product that people are looking for. So going back to invitations, we can see now invitations summer birthday. We can say invitations cake. We can see invitations pancake day. I mean, really, I would never have thought of that. So invitations pancake day. Look what we're seeing now, only 842 results. So this could be a potential high demand, low competition that we are looking for. Scrolling through, it looks like it's for a baby shower, baby brunch. So people are looking for invitation for pancake day, but it looks like the only invitations that we're seeing are for birthdays and for baby showers. Again, a niche you would never have thought of. And in order to validate this, definitely you'd want to open up a couple of these. But also what I might do is I might then add baby shower at the end of that, just to see if it's something that people are looking up. So then I might rearrange that. So I might say baby shower and then pancake. So as we can see, baby shower pancake, that's come up. And so that is a thing. People are actively searching for baby showers, pancake themed, baby shower games, baby shower invitations that are pancake themed. So again, you have to really pay attention to this autocomplete function here, because it's going to give you those clues to uncover that gold. As we can see, baby shower pancake only has 482 results. And if we're opening up a couple, look at this. In 33 baskets with 17 views. And that's for a baby brunch invitation in that kind of pancake theming. Moving on to this one, there's only 8 left of this. And this one is only 4 left with 2 views as well. So if you've made it this far, well done. What I want to show you now is a really cool free tool that I also use in conjunction with Etsy's autocomplete function to just streamline my process. So let's move on over. The tool is called keywordtool.io, and it is a really great keyword finder that kind of employs that autocomplete function. But it doesn't only do Etsy, it does Google, YouTube, Bing, Amazon. It does Instagram, TikTok, X. So let me show you what it does. So we're going to click the Etsy platform. We want it to go through the Etsy platform, and we're going to just go with invitations again. We click search. So what it does is it goes through and just targets the most searched for keyword suggestions within the Etsy platform associated with the invitations word, with that invitations keyword. So as we can see, we are seeing invitations template, invitations card, invitations mock-up, invitations wedding, invitations and wedding, invitations a baby shower, invitations a baby is brewing. So as you can see, this is going to be a really great additional set of keywords that you might want to look at. So all you would do is copy and then go back to Etsy, type that in, paste that in there, and then click space and see what comes up. And look what we're seeing here. We're seeing invitations, couples, shower, mon chéri. So we would then click enter, and immediately look what we're seeing here. Only 67 results. This could be gold. So we're seeing this on this first page. We're seeing quite a few of these invitations, but there are only 67 on the whole of Etsy. So there aren't that many. And what we want to do is we want to scroll through, see if we can see any sales signals, bestseller badges, things like that. If we're not seeing that, then we then want to open up a couple. Don't disregard it. Don't write it off too quickly, because the fact that there are only 67 results could mean that it is a trend that is coming up and is about to get really popular, or it's just something that is really untapped. So let's have a look at a couple that we've opened. So we've got this one here. There are only, can you imagine, only 2 mock-ups here. And this one is only 5 left. I would definitely improve on this by getting more mock-ups and more information on the product. Moving on to this one. This one is in 5 baskets and one has been bought in the past 24 hours. And look at that price point. Absolutely fantastic. And you know why they're able to command that? Because there are so few options. And this is where uncovering that gold, going that extra mile, is going to reap rewards for you. And then obviously, if you want to do further research, you could definitely use tools such as Sales Samurai, which I show you how to use in my other videos, and also tools such as Allura. I love to use my tools, but I don't want this video to go on too long. I just want to show you how you can, for free, do your niche research and also uncover unlimited numbers of niches using the Etsy category page, which you can find in the description below, and this fantastic tool called keywordtool.io. You don't even need the paid version. You will have enough to play with using the free version. And then also just using the Etsy autocomplete tool. So we have come to the end of this video. It was a bit of a long one. Hopefully I haven't left you all too confused. I was just showing you my thought process when I am looking for brainstorming niches, going a bit deeper, trying to uncover niches. And this is exactly how I create the videos that you see from me on a weekly basis. This is what I do. So it isn't a quick process. It takes a lot of time. I hope you can appreciate that. I hope you've learned something from this. Please do like this video. Please leave a comment down below if there's anything you don't understand, anything I can make clearer for you. And if you would be interested in seeing me do more videos like this over my shoulder in a live setting, then I may be open to doing YouTube lives as well, if that's something that you'd be interested in. So let me know in the comments. And until next time, all the very best.